drama alert. I hate when I post something on TikTok. Like, I like to lip sync and I like to just like whatever. I just saw a comment and it made me giggle. Well, my response made me giggle, but the comment was like, isn't she pushing 40? Because I posted something and whatever. But when people comment that, it's so funny because like in my head I'm like, yeah, I don't like it either, bro. I don't really want to be in my mid-30s. I don't want to be pushing 40, but here we are, lo and behold. I'm making a blanket. Honestly, it's looking great, except it looks like a carrot to me. Why did I think granny square blankets were a bunch of granny squares like sewed together? Apparently this is also a granny square blanket. It's really easy. If I can do it, you can certainly do it. My problem is I kind of want to stop because I was just like, I'd love to start one that I actually will think will be like cute. This was really for practice. Like I was like, I just picked out a few colors. I was like, I'm just gonna make a blanket. That way we'll have a new blanket and I'll have handmade it with this stuff. I basically have this much yarn for each color left, so I guess I'm just gonna go until it runs out. Also, little update, these were like all over TikTok. I actually bought this when we were in Austin because there were so many photos we took that I was like, I want to like put that in my journal. And so I bought the little Kodak printer thing and it's so cool. Here's a lady's fuck ice quilt she made. I put that in my journal. And then, oh, like they're so cute. Fuck ice. Last night I realized my earring was missing. I put in a really thin one. It usually looks like this. What's happening with my face? Sometimes they randomly will open. I'll be like looking in the mirror. I'm like, oh my God, like how did that stay in my ear, you know? Well, last night I realized it was gone. And I was just like, you know what? It probably fell out. I went to Pilates. I was driving. I was crocheting in my bed. I was crocheting downstairs. I was crocheting here, there, everywhere. But then I posted a TikTok last night and I saw the damn earring open in the TikTok. And so I'm like, okay, well, it's gotta be like here. Or it's gotta be at my house, you know what I mean? I feel like I always find things. Like, whether I want to or not, like, I will find it. I'm gonna keep you updated. I think I'm gonna find it in my room somewhere. It is very small. I also am trying to make a beanie. Here's how it's going so far. I found this yarn at an estate sale and I thought it was so pretty. Literally, my recommended on YouTube, it was like, crochet a beanie. And I was like, oh, let me just do that because I am making that blanket, but I need a break. So I made a fort for Tiny earlier because I think she was bored. I thought I was gonna be way, way, way faster at it, but that's okay. Let's fold her up, okay? Oh, God. It's like barely halfway. This is like a winter beanie, huh? I feel like everything made with crochet looks like winter. You know what I mean? I wanna know how you guys feel about Taylor Swift right now. Because obviously there's a lot of, I mean, I've gotten comments that are like, do you still like her? Because she hasn't spoken out, like, she hasn't spoken out about Ice, she hasn't spoken about Gaza, like anything. And yeah, like I'm definitely annoyed by that and I don't like it and I think that's really lame. I think what's really, really stupid though is when people try to defend her. There's really no defending it, I don't think. Like, and I'm also not here being like, she needs to speak about it, but I'm being so serious. Like, she's one of the most famous people in the world. If she just grabbed a bunch of her girlies, she could change so much. And so could a lot of people. So could Beyonce, so could Sabrina Carpenter, so could, I think the fact is, Taylor Swift is a billionaire and she's not relatable at all. I know we think she is. We relate to her music. We've listened to her since we were 12, whatever. Yes, I'm deeply, deeply connected to her music, which sounds so corny, but she's like the only artist that I've listened to my entire life still regularly. And obviously so much of her music resonates, blah, blah, blah. Love the music. I think she's a great songwriter. I think she's being a coward though. I think she's being a huge, huge, huge coward. If I'm being completely honest, and this isn't me just being like a crazy Swiftie, I do feel like she's probably doing things behind the scenes with people she knows and loves, I'm sure. The reason I say that is because we watched her documentary. She obviously loves and cares for all of her dancers. She literally gave them all like almost $1 million. And what I want to say about the danger is if you can't speak up about what's going on that's very wrong and harming American citizens and harming many people that are your fans, what's the point then? Like, what's the point of being a billionaire? What's the point of being famous? What's the point of anything? I don't know. I don't get that. I think she's just being one of those like she's like a silent influencer, but she's not. She's a freaking billionaire who could probably change a lot. Loving her was red. You know what? We're gonna park a little far away. We're gonna have to walk a little bit, but that's okay. That's the goal. I walked earlier. I got my earlier and then I was gonna drive to a grocery store and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna walk. It took like 20 minutes to walk and I was like, I feel like I'm a New Yorker. It's literally 75 degrees out right now and it's like 5 o'clock. Hair. Loving her was red. Yeah, yeah. Good morning, everybody. It is 7:42 a.m. I am at the sanctuary. I have a couple of face things I want to show you. Every time I go to the sanctuary, like the next day or a couple days later, whenever I see Emma, she's always like, "You're breaking out, like what the heck?" And I'm always like, "Oh, it's definitely from the sanctuary." So she suggested I get this, and I feel like if you guys work in any kind of dirty environment, or like by that I mean literal dirt, this is hypochlorous acid, and she explained it as basically it's like hand sanitizer for your face. So if you use it too much, like it'll dry your face out. I'll tell you, after the sanctuary, I spray it in the car and I'm just like, it literally feels clean. Like it feels clean. And then I haven't used this yet, but I asked her if this would be a good thing for me because I get so dry. I mean, I think everyone does, but last week it was a little bit colder, and maybe by 9:30, I get here at 8, and 9:30 my finger started to like crack because they were so dry. So because of that, it's just like hyaluronic acid spray for your face. I haven't used this yet, but AHA will hydrate ya. Dot and Lemon got arrested this morning. I'm like, am I gonna get arrested? But I'm as important as him at all, but like, I don't know. I've stood up for a lot of things. I'm probably labeled a domestic terrorist by now. Oh, I'm a violent criminal. I think everyone should have free healthcare, basic human rights. I'm tired. This is Himu and Shimu, and they're not as nice as Maya's. They're actually kind of scary. We literally have to like hold rakes in front of us. So cute though. Himu or Shimu? I don't know. Super great news. Come here. I don't know if that went over, but yeah.
Oh, that's a baby. Yeah, that's a baby.
So cute. Spew it. Come on, we gotta move you, spew it. Come on, I have more. Look, I have more. All right, everyone, we're going to Pilates. I know I got some subscribers from the Alveus video, so I just want to tell you guys, if you're new here, Pilates does not have to be like influencer-y whatever. The place I go has 8 people tops, and most people are kind of old. There's definitely like 60-some-year-olds in there, you know, maybe even 70s, I don't know. And most people are just wearing like long ass t-shirts and leggings. Like it doesn't have to be this like Lululemon, like I'm in Pilates. I feel like the internet makes it seem so like you have to be so aesthetic about it or something. I don't know, it's so stupid, but it's the one exercise I've done regularly for the past, oh gosh, what's it been, 3-4 years now. I love it. I hate exercising otherwise, mainly cardio. I just don't like cardio. I'm picking Emma up because we're going at the same time. This car is weird because it'll vibrate on certain sides of the chair sometimes, and I'm like, whoa, what's happening? To the left, to the right. 2 skips this time. I'd pay if you just know me. So scary. I thought that was a ticket.
No.
I found a ticket before.
You found just a ticket that you didn't notice?
Yeah.
How did you not notice it?
Because I kept parking after 6 on the no 6 o'clock parking on that street, and that's when Joe was doing Pilates with me. And he was like, why are you can't park here, the sign. I was like, no, it's fine. And then I came out after at like 7, and I was like, oh, you're right. And I looked, and there was like an old ticket in my thing. Like, I don't know when I would have noticed it.
Thanks for picking me up.
Yeah.
You're my little Uber driver.
Yeah.
I'll give you 5 stars after, don't worry.
Thank you. And gas money, even though my car's electric and you're 1 minute for Pilates.
Oh my god. Okay, fine.
No, I love the Bolt. I want to get it. I want to get rid of this car and get the Bolt.
Get it.
Because they don't make them well, they're making a new one this year, I believe. But I asked when I got it serviced, I was like, could I like change my car out if I wanted to? And they were like, yeah, probably. Just like it because it's so small. But I feel like the mileage sucks for like going to Vegas.
Yeah, but like how often are you going to Vegas?
Not
to, like,
often.
Choose your car based off of that.
But it kind of is, because I'm like, it fucking sucks.
Then why don't we just trade cars when you go to Vegas? You can take my car.
Whoa. I've never thought of that. Is that what friends are for?
Yes.
Oh,
but I will never pick you up from
God.
LAX, like ever. Never.
No, we're driving the car to Vegas when we're going to the airport.
No, but like if we go to an airport, like if you were to go to the airport, I will never pick you up.
No, I won't either.
No. I know.
That's a good friend. Honestly, a good friend is having a real conversation if you will or won't pick you up from LAX at any time in your life. The answer is probably no, unless you really need it, honestly, obviously.
I mean,
if you were like having a panic attack and you were like, something was happening, I'd be like, I'm coming, like, sure.
Well, then I should have called you after Japan.
No, I wouldn't have done that. But you guys have to understand, like, we're not, actually, it was so sweet. Mike, we were talking one time and he was like, I know a good friend is like someone that I can like ask and they'll pick me up from the airport. And I'm like, fuck. I was like, sorry, I'm such a bad friend. And
you are, no, I don't think
no,
that
I know
is
I'm not.
The line.
I agree, but it was a really cute, like, I don't know. You guys have to understand, like, LAX, it's not like any other airport, I feel like.
The worst.
I mean, it's probably like major city airports, but
Yeah, but it takes half
There's
an
so
hour
many people here, yeah.
to get in from the entrance of LAX to literally any terminal.
And it takes at least an hour to get to.
Oh my god, are you backing
I'll
in?
show you my camera skills.
Wait,
oh no, it sucks.
Am I rubbing off on you that you're like backing into a spot?
No, I actually do if I feel like I don't have enough room to flip.
You're not just gonna give it to me and tell me.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay,
You've changed my life.
Wow, that was really good.
She's like really good.
You have one skill.
I know. I have like 2 skills. But I just want to say LAX is the most annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably similar to like dropping someone off at JFK if you're in New York or like something like that. Like it's just like, but you have to drive, like not a cab, like you have to drive.
No, it's like 1,000 times worse.
LAX
is way worse than JFK or LaGuardia.
But I mean like the process of getting there. That's about the same, I think.
I mean,
I feel like once you're in the airport, like I don't really care. It's just getting there. I'm just like, this is so fucking annoying.
Nightmare.
Or getting picked up from LAX, you can't even get an Uber. Like you can get an Uber or something, but you have to like take a bus to like another section.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's insane.
It's so annoying, and it wasn't always like that.
No, they changed it
like 3 years ago or something.
Yeah. But I will say, Nolan got, when we were gonna go to Christmas, he got us a car, like a car service, and it was cheaper than what an Uber estimated it would be.
What
so
car
he like,
service?
I'll have to ask him. Yeah.
Guys, I'm going back to Japan.
So jealous.
I know.
Right when the country's just crumbling, she's like, goodbye.
That's why I'm leaving!
Yeah.
Because fuck this country! Well, kind of. A little bit, but...
You can't get back in.
Also, just in case you guys didn't catch that, I was joking when I said Carly only had one skill. Okay?
Oh, yeah. They're gonna say you're so mean.
I know. No, I'm so nice. Your eyes look really pretty in this light.
Thank you.
They're so blue.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Could you swim in them?
Yes, all night. Ocean eyes.
Ocean blue. Okay, you want to go in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, update on my earring? Yeah, never found it. I was so confident. But I did finish the beanie. I am shocked at like how cute and normal it looks. I think when I made my sweater, I just got so scared. And it like doesn't even look weird on the top. Actually, I guess I don't really know. Does it look weird on the top? Sorry I haven't uploaded. Like, I feel like with everything going on, I'm just kind of like down in the dumps, obviously. I will say we went to a Democratic Socialist meeting, and it was the most hopeful and sane I have felt in the last couple years, being in a room with people. And it was also at a church. It was actually the church where they filmed the Helena music video, My Chemical Romance. It's very cool. Nolan grew up going to church, and he's not religious at all. And he was like, that was somewhat healing for me. Because like I was in a church with a bunch of people who believe basically what the Bible is telling, not that they're Christians, but like they just want basic human rights for people. I've been in many churches in my life, and that was the only time I felt God in a church. It was awesome. I will say if you're feeling like me and just like have no idea what the hell to do or where you're going, what you're thinking about, look up DSA wherever you live. Obviously, if you're in New York, there's a big one there. That's how Warren got elected. Like he was a part of DSA New York, and that's how he got elected. Now we have DSA LA, and I think there's DSA all over the country. And like we just went to like a meeting again. Like I said, it was in a church. Everyone was super nice. Also, it was the first time in a long time I've been in like an environment where people weren't like all on their phones. Like everyone was just talking to each other. People were just introducing themselves to each other. They brought in a bunch of speakers who are councilmen, councilwomen in different districts, and they were saying like about like things that they have changed by being in office, and so many incredible great things. Like one of the councilwomen, she was saying how DSA changed the way that when you call for an emergency in LA, it's less money for taxpayers, because I think that she said most of the calls for the police department are now going to like a crisis type of person, and they decide if like police need to go or if it's like a mental health thing. And like, for example, she said normally when you call like LAPD, it's like $80 a call, taxpayer money, and now it's like I think 25 or 30 by doing that. So it's just stuff like that. It's just, okay, cool, we're moving in a good direction. This is the greatest example of socialism to me is honestly the fire department or the police department. You pay taxes, and then if you have an emergency, you call the fire department, you call police. They come, they help, and there's no bill because your taxes are going to fund it. That is how healthcare should be. That's basically what it is. And we're also one of the only countries without universal healthcare, which is crazy for how much money we freaking have. There are 12 billionaires that have more wealth than 93% of the entire population. That is insane. And I'm not someone that's like, there should be a cap on how much money you make. Like, I don't think that's specifically like, you really think about it, like, does somebody need $1 billion? Like keep 600 million maybe donate the rest or help that. I don't know. And yes, that includes Taylor Swift. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. I'm doing a couple fun things this week, so I'll vlog that. Not exactly sure my next video will go out, but I will let you know on the community tab for sure.
Okay, please subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.